Okay, so now we're going to hop into my predictions for the first round. Now, obviously, the eighth seeds aren't solidified because, as I mentioned, the last playing games are tonight. But I'm just going to give you a breakdown of what it would be regardless of who wins, basically. So, starting with the Eastern Conference, I have Cleveland. If they play Miami, I have them winning that series in 5. Boston, I have Boston beating the Orlando Magic in 5 games. The New York Knicks, I have this one being close, but I have them beating the Detroit Pistons in 7 games. And then the last series, I have the Milwaukee Bucks beating the Indiana Pacers in 7 games. Now, for the Western Conference, I have OKC. They play Memphis. I have them beating Memphis in 6 games. Golden State in Houston. This one I went back and forth for a while. And I know most of the media and most of the fans feel like Golden State's going to win. And my initial thought was that Houston is going to win this series because of how well they play defense on Steph Curry. Steph Curry has some of his lowest numbers against Houston when they play against each other. So, I will not be surprised if Houston wins this series in however many games it happens. But the more I started digging into the numbers further and further, the more I started really looking at the transition after Golden State got Jimmy Butler. I feel like that experience is just going to play a little bit more of a factor. So I do think that Golden State will pull out the series, but I do think it'll go 7 games and Golden State will win in 7. As for the next series, I have the Lakers beating the Minnesota Timberwolves in 6 games. And then the last one, I have the Denver Nuggets beating the Los Angeles Clippers in 6 games. Now, to finish this episode off, I want to just talk about my championship game predictions for the preseason and what they are now as the playoffs are about to start. So before the season, I said that OKC and the New York Knicks were going to meet in the championship game. And I had OKC winning it all. Now, after watching the season and seeing how everything's shaping up, I am making a slight change. I do think that New York is not going to be able to carry themselves all the way through to the championship. I do think that Boston is going to get back to the championship game. But I do still think that OKC will make it out of the West, even though the West is really, really tough. So in the championship game, I have Boston and OKC meeting up. And I'm going with OKC to pull off the win and win it all this year, maintaining with my pick from the preseason.